Hey guys, welcome back. Like I said before, for today's video will be a little bit more of a longer one than yesterday. Yesterday was 7 minutes, so
I want to confirm something.
So yeah, let's use all the rest of this stuff in our bar, shall we?
I'm sorry, but is there any chance you could come down?
Let me have my fun!
Anybody who recognizes the greatness of the tetrapod must be a good person.
I can't believe such a magnificent transport aircraft exists! I know that we just met, but would it be okay if I took this apart and got a better look? Please?
If, by your own admission, you know it's an inappropriate question, why would you ask it?
But taking something apart is the same as assembling it, just in reverse. I'll be able to put it back together perfectly.
Don't you dare. Hurry up and come down, will you?
That's why she's perfect for this kind of mission, in more ways than one. Now then, let me give you a rundown of the current situation. Other than those three showing up, no anomalies caused by the D-Wave have been observed. However, the severed arm of a Nikke was retrieved from the lake, while some of your members were fishing, no less. The combat assistant robot found in the scrap heap seems to know something about this, and keeps hinting that there might be something on the ground floor, but refuses to elaborate. In order for us to investigate the ground floor further, the electricity flowing throughout the lake first needs to be cut off and the water drained. It seems the power is most likely coming from an unmanned power plant nearby, so the power there needs to be shut off. Did I get everything?
That's correct.
A lovely summary! Oh my good. Then let's head to the power plant. I'll lead the way. Elig, come down. Huh? We need to go to the power plant. Why? We need to cut the electricity flowing inside the lake is electrified? No kidding. Anyway, we don't have to bother with all that. I saw a dedicated generator for this facility near the entrance. All we need to do is go there and pull the lever. Excuse me? If I take care of that, will you let me help you repair the yeah, sure, I guess.
Hey, why aren't we being consulted?
Just leave her. Let's see what happens.
Okay. I'm sorry, Mr. Tetrapod, but we'll have to...
Oh, Jesus.
Jeez, she really loves...
Are you into this kind of stuff as well, Adam?
No.
Get going!
Can I tag along? I want to see what the generators in this world look like.
Of course. Commander, Elig and I are gonna head out, along with Lily over here. No, we should give the newly introduced characters a chance to shine. Will do. I'll do my best.
I'm out of ammo.
All clear. Where do we go next?
Oh, you know, I never noticed that. The stamina bar is the it's the medium health kit for when I use healing.
This lever here is meant to cut off all the power in case of an emergency. All we've got to do is pull it, and voila!
It looks more primitive than I expected.
The more primitive something looks, the more stable it is.
I think I know what you mean. If a system is too complex, Even a small malfunction can render it useless.
Precisely. That's why I don't like machines that try to combine multiple functions into one device. Except for game controllers, that is. The more features those have, the better. Anyway, most machines work best when they stick to a simple purpose.
Too true. There's nothing worse than when keyboards have a power button built in.
Oh wow, so you have those in your world too?
And enter keys are too small. And arrow keys lined up in a straight row.
Jesus. There are keyboards that are like that? God help me.
Sounds like you have those here too.
Yes. Evil truly does transcend worlds. So if we pull this lever, it will cut all power to the city, and thus the electricity coursing through the lake? That's right. All right, here we go.
Wait!
Huh?
What if there are still survivors in the city?
That's impossible.
How can you know for sure?
Official declarations from the central government state there are no human survivors on the surface.
How can we trust that? You never know. They might be lying.
The central government would never lie.
They're like the Empire and Star Wars. Dun, dun, dun. Let me stop myself right there before I get copyright.
The central government is responsible for maintaining law and order inside the Ark. We must have faith in them.
And what are your personal thoughts, Privity?
Me? I trust them. Unquestioningly.
But if you never question something, what meaning does trust even have? Huh. Oh.
Lily, was it? You must have something you believe in as well, yes?
I do. I believe in Mother Sphere.
Is that your world's equivalent of the central government?
To believe in Mother Sphere is to have faith.
I see.
Wait.
Would you ever deny what Mother Sphere has told you?
Yes! Unconditionally! Oh boy. So, okay, the game has been out long enough and it just released to PC, and if you guys didn't play the game, so sue me. I mean, Mother Sphere is in fact the bad guy. As a matter of fact, we play as the bad guys. And I'm not talking out of my ass when I say this. Eve and the rest of the people who quote unquote call themselves humans, although they're not, they're androids. They're, well, cyborgs to be more exact. That they are not human. The humans are the Natibas we've been killing, playing as Eve throughout Stellar Blade. So yeah, I know, huge spoiler, but like I said, the game has been out long enough, and if you all were waiting for the PC build, well, that's all your own damn fault now, isn't it? Because console will always be superior to PC. I joke, but I kid. I really don't care about console wars or preferring one thing over the other. Because I enjoy some games on PC and I enjoy some games on console. So I really don't have a preference. And this video is going to get long if I keep on this rant. So
No, that would be blasphemy.
Right. Then you and I have something in common.
not really. The central government is evil.
You can take your hand off the lever, Miss Privity. Huh? I just realized the ground floor is controlled by another lever. I already pulled it. I see. So you can let go of that one. All right. You've got a death grip on this lever. You must have been off. Miss Privity, Ms. Lily, there are times when having blind faith in something isn't ideal.
Exactly.
It's fine to keep an open mind and look for other methods on occasion. When following something unconditionally becomes too difficult, choosing another path can help. Okay. Thank you, Alec. No problem!
Central government is evil as hell. I bet you a lot of fans of Nikke would agree with me when I say this. Matter of fact, I think I have the title of today's video. The central government is evil. Dorothy was right, damn it. And you don't hear me say that a lot about the villains in anime or movies and stuff. You won't ever hear me say, oh, the villain was right. Right, but in the case of Nikke, Dorothy was right, man.
All clear. Where do we go next?
Alright. I'm going to put it in. Just stick your hand in the water already. You haven't got all day. But the water might still be electrified. The electricity's been cut off. You never know. Good grief. Move over. I'll do it. Okay, I'm going. I knew that would scare you. Pretty funny, huh? Yeah. Hilarious.
Now all that's left is to drain the water from the lake.
How do we do that, though?
I doubt that the draining system is working as intended. It's probably being blocked by something. Some kind of obstruction.
Is it what I think it is?
Probably. I'll dive in and check. You can swim?
Well, yes.
Of course I can. Can Nikke's not?
No.
I see. Well, I think it's best that you stay here. It's best for commanders to stay out of harm's way.
That's often a problem for us, since Master likes to overexert himself.
I'll check the drainage area and see if there are any obstructions that need to be removed. How long can you hold your breath? Not sure. I've always finished what I needed to do before it became an issue.
What? You've never run out of breath underwater?
Nope, never.
How does that make any sense?
I'll show you. I'll be back.
She's done.
Maybe we could toss in some fishing line? That way she could grab on and pull herself out if she needs. I don't think that would do much.
Let's just wait here for now. If we feel something is wrong, then we'll go in immediately and...
We won't be able to save someone who's submerged in water.
Okay. If anything happens, you'll have to take over.
Yeah, Eve will be fine.
Don't you think she's taking too long?
Trained divers can stay underwater for over 10 minutes, but...
I can't wait anymore. Let's throw in a fishing...
Yeah, I told you. She'll be fine.
Are you trying to fish by using the commander as bait? Not quite. The drainage system is working fine. Nothing is blocking the main system. Then the problem must be with one of the drain pipes connected to it. Yes. There's probably a blocked drain pipe somewhere on the outskirts of the city. Okay, let's go investigate.
What was inside the lake?
The ground floor seems to have been some sort of plaza. I saw some benches and streetlights.
You know that's not what I'm asking.
On the floor, there were 3 bodies, lying on top of a door. One of them was missing an arm.
On top of a door, you said?
Yes. Maybe they died while they were trying to get inside somewhere. There were traces of welding marks on the outside of the door.
I don't.
Calm is unintelligent and doesn't know much.
Shut up. I'm not.
If you were smart, then you would be able to answer.
I won't fall for such...
Whoa, some high-level psychological warfare we're witnessing. Never thought I'd live to see the day where two robots are bickering. Can't we just pry it open and parse through its data? Yes, but we don't have the necessary tools. They do in the Ark. Well, we're not in the Ark, are we? We could take it. Take it where? I was going to mention this earlier. Finding an old robot like this is a rare occurrence. It could contain valuable historical data.
Or data
I've been
that
waiting for the
the
ideal
evil
time to
government
take it back to
can
the Ark and
erase.
examine it. And now would seem to be the perfect time. If we're taking this one, it would be good if Rome came too, since it has spent a lot of time on the surface.
What will happen to it after you bring it to the Ark?
The data it contains,
And after?
after that, the central government will handle it.
So it wouldn't be sent back to the surface.
Most likely, no.
I need to collect artifacts and build a second Ark. I need to stay on the surface.
You'll take me to the Ark? I'd rather self-destruct than go there.
Khan does not have the ability to self-detonate. It is a bluff.
Commander, then you clearly don't care about the safety of the Ark.
What?
Although we don't know precisely what kind of data these two robots contain, it is highly probable that whatever it is will be of immense value to the Ark. At the very least, we could ascertain how frequently they encountered raptures in the areas they've been previously, or what types of robots that have operated solo on the surface for an extended period are exceedingly They will absolutely be useful to the Ark. I appreciate that you have respect for other people and objects. That's why I like, however, I don't want you to run afoul of the top brass. I can't believe you just said that! What? You just said you like him. I did? No, I meant I respect him as a soldier, not anything romantic. That better be what you meant. Of course it was. What are you Anyway, I know you have a proclivity for stubbornness, Commander. But please, for once, I'm asked the data these two robots contain is more valuable than you can possibly...
Yep. No. I know the government.
How
Fuck
about
you.
this, then? We'll designate Rome and Com as honorary members of the Counter Squad. That way, no one will be able to mistreat them. Oh, that's a good idea. That will also justify us sending them right back to the surface after we've analyzed their data. I'll personally ensure that it's done.
I will be the commander's colleague. How exciting. How exciting. I'm okay. I'm curious about the Ark.
I won't go. The moment I set foot in a filthy cesspool like that, my brain is likely to rot.
You do not have a physical brain, and it will not...
I suppose that settles it then. You see? I told you I could get things done. Who are you talking to? No one. It's nothing. I'll get moving, along with Rome and Com, once you're done checking out the drain pipes. I'll mark the location on the map for you.
Yeah. To quote Star Wars, I got a bad feeling about this. That decision that the commander made, it was dumb. I would have still said no.
Get lost. I'm busy.
Oh man. Yeah, because what if it's incriminating evidence against the Ark? The Ark is just going to delete that data. Or the central government, anyways.
Sorry to break it to you, but this is the end. All clear. Where do we go next?
Alright, so I'm not too sure if a cutscene is going to play after this. I doubt it, but...
This place is very wet. Not good for treads.
There will be a lot of water pulled up in that area. Usually there'd be equipment preventing that from happening, but the place hasn't exactly been maintained as of late.
That means that water has been continuously seeping out, even if it does so at varying speeds. There's a high chance that there's an obstruction of some kind there. If that's moved out of the way, the water will drain.
I'll take a look around. Is the scan function still not working?
Nope, It's been kaput ever since we arrived. To be exact,
Right.
the scan function is operational, but it's not detecting anything.
Ms. Lily, Mr. Adam, and I were discussing that a few moments ago. When we tried to scan the tetrapod's power source and detailed schematics, it was like looking through a lens that was fogged up.
Despite the fact that everything seemed normal to me.
Same for me. Adam and I took the opposite approach and took apart some of Eleg's machines. Parts that we were already familiar with showed up clear as day. But when it came to the power source or detailed schematics, the results came back blurred beyond recognition.
It would seem so. However, that might be by design. Technology that we use here without a second thought could cause a quantum leap elsewhere. Gatekeeper could be doing this deliberately to maintain a sort of balance, negating anything that could cause a major shift between different worlds.
That's unfortunate. It would have been nice to take something back.
I know. It pretty much shatters the dream of sharing technology between worlds.
That's a shame, for sure.
Once again, subtitles did not match what the voice actors were saying.
We might have come across some useful discoveries.
At least you'll always be able to retain the memories. Is something wrong, Eve?
Nothing's wrong. It's just... that was a rather poetic line, Rome.
I know many good lines.
Tell me again why you had to tag along.
I might discover new artifacts. The more artifacts, the better for the second arc.
You're nothing if not industrious.
I always work hard.
Is that your main function? Gathering artifacts?
Affirmative. That is what I must do.
Why?
I do not remember. I do remember. It is my duty.
Doesn't it get boring?
No, it does not. Because it is something I must do.
I think I could learn a few things from you.
What do you do in your own world, Eve?
Me? I fight with Anitiba.
All the time.
Yes. All the time.
Doesn't that become monotonous?
I never gave it much thought. It was something I had to do, and so I did it. With everything I had.
Same as me.
I suppose you're right. You and I are pretty similar.
Nobody move. Rapture's detected up ahead.
That's almost certainly a drainage pipe, but I don't see any raptures. Could they be hiding? Waiting to attack?
Yes. They're lying in wait.
Hold on. How did you know that, Neon? Instinct. Instinct developed through firepower.
They're hiding underground, waiting to ambush us.
Why would they bother hiding out here? I thought the surface was desolate.
Rapture ambushes operate slightly differently from the ambushes we know. They'll find places likely to be frequented by humans or Nikkes, and then lie in wait for ages. They most likely concluded that either humans or Nikkes would come to this place due to the flowing water, and decided to wait. It's entirely possible they've been waiting here for decades.
Persistent.
They certainly are.
Do they feed on humans or Nikkes?
No, they simply kill them.
That makes their persistence even stranger.
Yes, it does. Affirmative. Engaging enemy. Roger.
Right, they say that, but I'm out of stamina. So, with that, guys, this concludes today's episode. So, like I said, I think I know the title of today's video. If not, then completely ignore what I said about the title of today's video. Until next time, guys. See ya.